Hello everyone, I am Will, and welcome back to my playthrough of Dark Souls Remastered. Last we left off, we just kind of explored around Firelink Shrine. Talked to Mr. Crestfallen over there, talked with Petrus up there, where he told us about, instead of one Bell of Awakening, there's actually two. Yeah. So, Mr. Oscar's story at the beginning kind of... like, which version are we talking about? So, Crestfallen says there's two. There's one up above, way above the cliff up there, and there's another one way down below. So, he told us the only way to access them is through the Undead Burg, up the cliff through the waterway. So, that is where we're going to go, but... yeah. With him, talk with Petrus, who's waiting for his companions. They'll show up after we beat the Capra Demon, so we'll see them shortly, hopefully. But talk to him, joined the Way of the White Covenant, paid 600 souls. We showed our faith. Apparently, our faith costs 600 souls, and he told us about the undead mission. Yeah, there's the kindling. Yeah. So. Let's see. And after that, we just kind of gathered the items around, some humanity, some fire bombs, some soul items, and then we did a suicide runs. Yep, one through the graveyard over there, through the skeletons. We did die once, our first death. Got to get out of the way, I guess. Yeah, picked up some more soul items. Kestis shield, his wing spear, his Vihander, the binoculars. So some useful items. Definitely worth it. And then after that, we went down below into New Londo, right below Firelink Shrine here. Down there we picked up the S-Stock. S-Stock's the best stock. Another soul item, Transient Curses, which we'll put in our back pocket for now. And then we went and grabbed the Firekeeper soul that was down there. Yep, guarded by ghosts. Yep. So luckily we didn't die there, so that's lucky. So we're lucky there. We used this Firekeeper soul with Miss Anastasia below us. Yep. She's the corporeal manifestation of this bonfire. Yep. Gave her the Firekeeper soul. She upgraded our flask to +1, so having a upgraded flask early on is very useful. Yeah, and that was it. Didn't really do much, but we got some stuff. Didn't do anything between episodes, so all the stats are going to be the same. Our code's going to be the same. Yeah, I'm not at that point where I'm going to do some farming yet. I do plan on doing farming, but mainly for upgrade materials, really. But, yeah, so nothing between episodes. And today we'll be starting our journey proper. Yep. We'll be going into the Undead Burg. Yep. Where we'll encounter a bunch of hollowed soldiers, warriors, regular hollow people, our undead merchant friend, a black knight, and probably finish off with the Taurus demon, depending on how far we get. Yep. Again, it really depends on how far we get. Otherwise, we might tip our toes into the undead parish. Just past the fire drake. Yes, there is a drake, and we will see him, so don't worry. So that's the plan. Whether we do it, who knows? Who knows? So, shall we get to it? Yeah, sure, why not? We got our fast rolls going. Yep, as long as you're under 25% equip load, you'll have your fastest movement speed, as well as your best dodge distance and iframes. Yep. Below 50, but above 25, you'll be medium roll, and then above 50 is heavy reload. Yep. So, oops. Still trying to get used to it. There we go. I love it. Alright. Ooh, what'd you drop? Cracked round shield, no thanks. But yeah, I won't do this too often. I mean, I'll probably do it against the soldiers, but maybe not the warriors. But yeah, we did an overkill bonus. I'll come back for you. If you do more than, I think, 50% of the enemy's HP in one hit. So if we kill him, 225. Overkill bonus of, I think, 20%. I think it's the bonus. Otherwise, we get 60. Oops. Go. Yeah, 60. They normally get 60, but if we do more than 50% of their health in one attack, so 150% of their max HP in one attack, we'll get an overkill bonus, which yields 20% more souls. Sorry, not HP, souls. So it's a good way to get, early souls early on. And it's just really nice hearing that little parry sound. I wanted your sword. A soul item and a jump. Yes, I like the remastered in that they separated the jump from your sprint button. Yeah, I have it mapped to the L3, so I just like how they separated it. Just jump across, hug the wall. Here for Ring of Sacrifice. We'll probably make use of them here and there, but hopefully not. Jump back across. Okay. Yeah, the Ring of Sacrifice prevents soul loss on death. Yeah. Yeah, mystical ring was created in the sacrificial rites of Velka, the goddess of sin. This wearer will lose nothing upon death, but the ring itself breaks. Yep. It's good to use to put on if you die once with a bunch of souls or humanity you don't want to lose. Put the ring on while you try to get it back, and you'll hopefully succeed, but it does break when you die when it's equipped. And by break, I mean you no longer have it. It's gone forever. So be careful with them. I think there's a limited number in the game, so just be careful. Just a rat. No humanity. Souls. Yeah, just be careful with the rats. Rats do inflict poison, and we don't have any way to cure it at this point. This door should be blocked. Yeah. It's not open from the side. I love that little sound. Come on, buddy. Thank you. You'll chuck fire bombs if you actually do it. You gonna throw fire bombs or not? Backstab. Took a sweet time throwing his fire bombs. Oh, we were in range. I thought we were out of range. But helmets. You can see the little item down there. Where are you going? Really? You walked all that way just to get parry riposted, huh? You happy now? Yes, he's happy. Break the box for the item. Kind of put there to kind of show you where to go, or tell you about where the place to go. A little ambush. Grab him with the S-stock. Broken straight sword. No thanks. I mean, we'll take it, but I don't want it. Yep. In fact, we can use this little vantage point to see another little ambush. Yep. Things you see when you stop and smell the roses. And I could peer out this little window. Should be able to see some more, maybe. Does the game not want to draw the enemies? Yep, there they are. Yep. Take your time. Look at vantage points. You might see something. Yep, knock them off. Rubbish. It does have a use. We actually can trade it with the crows for Titanite chunk. And that's the lower berg down there. Were those from the two guys we knocked off earlier? Did they fall through the map? I guess they did. Yeah, but that's the lower berg down there, so we'll get there eventually. Yep. Back up here, it should be humanity, I think. Yay, humanity. Yep, we'll jump through here, and we're back to where we are. Nice little detour. I don't think you can make this jump. Yeah, I don't think you can. So I think you have to go through it from the roof. So. Well, hello to you too, Mr. Fire Drake. I said I wasn't going to do it. I'm sorry. I just... getting the extra souls from the parry just really helps. It adds up, I should say. Round shield, no. Yeah, I get cornered. We'll get there in a second. Check the door. Item? Wooden shield? I think it's better than what we have. Yeah, it offers more physical resists, but less magic, more stability. It's a bit heavier. Yeah, this is considered a small shield, so I don't know if the parry window is bigger or not. But we'll hold on to this. Could attack them, because then if you attack them while they're shield like that, they have a tendency to attack right away. If we have a weapon that can kick. Yeah, no, I want to kick. And kick their shield away. So. Either war, either war. Through the boxes. See the guy through the thing. I mean, I'll take your weapon. Will you give me your weapon? Please? Oh, I said please. People. Alright. Here we have our first merchant. Gonna need a lot of souls. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I need more than that. That'll be plenty. Okay. Probably the only time I'll actually use my consumable souls, but Mr. Merchant.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Everything, you say? Well, not everything, but...
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave.
Could be. We'll see.
Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all. Here, I'm not here to... We talk...
Alright, so let's talk business. Yep. Repair powder. Yep. Repair powder is a precious method of repair on the battlefield that obviates the need for repair box. Yep, throwing knife. Limited range accuracy compared to arrows, but offer a quick and easy range attack. Like means a range attack will do stock few of these. It's actually not a bad idea. Use them to draw enemies toward us. Fire bombs, Lloyd's talismans, dried fingers. Yeah. Use to strengthen connection to other worlds, allowing summoning of a third phantom, but also a second dark phantom. Also makes the summoning of a dark phantom or dark spirit occur earlier. Use with caution. And a soapstone. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted, and messages allow undead to assist or deceive one another. Yep. Yeah, we don't really need these because I'm not playing online, but we do want the resonant key. Simple key to a resident in the Undead Burg. Simple, sturdy design of the locks in the Burg keep out unwanted visitors. But this is a standard key in these parts, and it will open several residences. Yep, one key to rule them all. I do not recommend getting the repair box here. We can get it at Andre for cheaper, so yeah, don't buy it here. I do not recommend it. Bottom of the box. Origins are unknown. Some derive it's a symbol of unbridled avarice. Any number of items can be deposited into the box, and items can be managed while resting at a bonfire. It doesn't say anywhere, but there is a carry limit. Your character has a carry limit. It is like 10,000, but there is a limit. You probably won't get it not until, several playthroughs you won't make it, but so there is a limit, so just grab this while you can. Yep. Sells an assortment of weapons. Some of them are really good, some of them are not. Dagger is good for, parry, backstabs. Short swords, just good all-around weapon. Rapier is also a good one, but I mean they're all useful in their own way. We do want the bow, just for a range attack of some sort. Could get the heater shield, but yeah. No, we want to spend the rest of our money on arrows. This is the only guy who sells the chain set. He's the only one. The only other way to get this is in the DLC from one particular enemy. So if you want the chain set, you gotta buy from him. It is a bit pricey, but It's better than nothing. But we're not going to buy it. We want standard arrows. As many as we can carry. Alright.
Here, I'm not here to check. We talk.
Fine.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. Well, we got our bow, and we got some arrows. Always recommend carrying a bow. Yep. This one needs 12 dexterity and 7 strength. So it scales mainly off dexterity. So, all right. Should we continue? You can kill him for a weapon. He does drop the Uchi Katana if you kill him. He'll also drop the Resonant Key, the Soapstone, and I think the Dried Fingers, and I believe the Bottomless Box. I believe he'll drop those if you kill him. But yeah, I don't really kill NPCs, so he's gonna be alive. So we can get the Uchi Katana from another source. So. But if you want it early, you gotta kill him for it. It is a good weapon, I will not lie. But ow. That hurts. I'll just drink. Oh, that was a one shot. That works. Yeah, I was expecting to stagger him out of that attack, but I guess he powered through it. Up on the roof. He should be throwing daggers, throwing knives, and now we can jump across. Yep. Go up and then to the right. Crossbow and bolts. Another ranged option if you want it. I recommend dropping down here. Okay, that was weird. He like disappeared there for a second. Get off. Alright, continue forward. Tag the bonfire. We will rest, because I want to set this as a spawn point. We could kindle this. Kindling increases the amount of flasks returned by 5. So, all bonfires give you at least 5. Firelink is already... the bonfire and Firelink is already kindled, so that's why we had 10. But any newly kindled bonfire will only give you 5. So, or newly lit, I should say. Bottomless box where we can stash soul or items, things we don't want to carry, but 811. All right. Yep. There's the shortcut ladder, as the stairs are broken. All right. His attention as he falls to his death, I guess. Thank you. All right. Take care of these guys. Alright. take care of him as well. Well, he's kind of out of the way. But we want to grab his attention. Come on. Thank you. Just to make this little area, that little room, a bit more manageable. Just draw him out. We could probably draw out another guy, so we get one-on-one fights. Want to give me your sword? You're supposed to give me your sword. There. Draw him out, then it'll just be one guy left, and make it easier for us. No one wants to give me their weapon. Aw, I was hoping it was his weapon. Better than nothing. Kind of goofy, but again, better than nothing. I thought I heard the knight. I heard him running around. I was like, what the hell? Okay. I'm hearing things. Get in here. Should be black fire bombs. Yep. Stronger fire bombs, obviously. But I don't think there's any way to get up there, so oh well. Again, just take them one at a time. Stop blocking. You, sir. Will you give me your weapon? Again, no one wants to give me their weapon. I'm sad. Really? Okay. Firebomb, we'll take it. I'm surprised he came all the way over here. Yeah, it was the last guy that was up here. He was in this little corner, and he's like, okay. So apparently he can, you know, come in for melee, I guess? He must have heard us. I don't know. You think you know this game, and it does something weird. But yeah. You can open this with the resident key. You can also open this with the master key, but again, we don't have the master key. Grab the gold pine resin. Definitely gonna need that coming up. Arrow him to the face to trigger the trap early, and he'll come running. Yeah, just give me your weapon. All right. Mr. Turtle. Come on. Use your arrows to lure them out one at a time. Boom. Really, no one wants to give me their weapon. I know the drop rate is only like 1%, but still. Jeez. No one wants to give me their weapon. I feel sad. Alright, just be careful. Yep, Mr. Black Knight. First Black Knight in the game, and he can and probably will kill us. He is very strong. You can sneak up on him. You might be able to get a backstab off of him. Alright, we'll give it a try. He'll probably kill us, but we'll try. Oh, yes. Alright. Can I add a little doorway? Easiest way to deal with him is just the parry riposte. Our weapons aren't strong enough to fight him straight up. So we should get another parry, should be enough to kill him. Got it. Aww. He had a chance to drop his weapon or his shield. We didn't. We were unlucky. I'm sad. I really wanted his shield, but we'll have another chance here shortly. But I think the best timing to parry is when he puts his sword above his head, like where he kind of swings. Once it goes over the top of his head, I think that's the best time to parry. So, yeah. See, like I said, it's like riding a bike. Getting used to it. So Tearstone Ring. Increases our defense when our health drops below, I think, 30%. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the numbers, but all I know is that does increase our defenses when our health goes low. There's nothing that way, so don't worry about it. Man, I feel sad. No one wants to give me their weapon. Yep. This door is locked. You could open that with the master key as well, but the key to that is in the Darkroot Garden. So we'll get that eventually, but yep. Beyond that door is a powerful NPC, which we do want to kill. Club out. Right about here. I think this is good. Just line it up. There we go. One shot. Ooh, another chunk. Nice. So now we have 2 chunks. And we could get a third one once we get back to the asylum, so we're pretty good so far. Alright. This is a boss fight. Yep, the first one outside of the asylum. Yep. This is the tourist demon. Once we get inside, first order of business is to turn around, climb up the ladder. You can kind of hear him. Yeah, the footsteps. Yeah. Turn around, there's a ladder right up on the other side of this wall right here. It'll go up to the top where there's 2 undead soldiers, crossbow guys. Yeah, definitely recommend going around killing them first. Because otherwise they will shoot at you when you're trying to fight the tourist demon. What else? We'll probably try and do a plunging attack against the tourist demon. Because he doesn't immediately trigger. Like, you have to go about, I'll say 3/5 across the bridge, give or take, before he wakes up. So once you trigger him, you actually have enough time to run back, climb up the ladder again, and you can do another plunging attack on him. So we'll try and do that. Or if you don't want to fight him on the bridge, you can actually run back, climb up the ladder, hang out above this little arena up here, where you have a bit more space to work with, because he will jump up there as well if you hang up there. So But we'll probably fight him on the bridge. Oh wait, that reminds me. We need our pine resin. It's a good place to use the pine resin because it does apply, I think it's 150 lightning damage to our weapon. Yeah, it's not insignificant. It's really good in the early game. All right. Shall we? All right. Turn around. All right. I need one of you to come over here. All right. Will you give me your weapon? Give me your weapon. I want the longsword. Longsword's really good. But yeah, you can actually lure the Taurus demon up here if you want, and you can find this little space instead of on the bridge. So it's not a bad idea. In fact, you can actually see him from over here. Yep, there he is. Again, he won't activate till you get about 3/5 of the way across the bridge. So. He's snoozing. Oops. Ow. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. So we're going to get about where that rubble is, apply the pine resin, activate him, run back, plunging attack, and hopefully not die. So, yeah, can we actually leave before he comes? Okay, no. Yeah, once you cross the fog, you're stuck. Alright. Get about here. Resin. There we go. Climb, Claire, climb. Alright. I was trying to do the little jump attack, but distance. Come on. Come on. There we go. And just stab him in the crotch. Victory achieved. Humanity and Homeward Bone. Come on. No. My controller doesn't want to work. Anyway, Taurus Demon. There you go. But yeah. Basically, use the pine resin, run up the ladder, try to do the jumping attack. If I could. Does this have a jumping attack? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, use the jump attack off the ledge to get the the double hit from a plunge attack. But I missed I didn't get the jump off, so we just did a regular plunging attack. Yep, and then just kind of dodge through his attacks, attack him in his crotch. It should be good. All right, what's our time? I think we'll continue on. We'll get to the shortcut back down. So everything's coming up Millhouse. But yeah, He also has the chance to drop his weapon, although I think it's a low chance, like a 5% or something like that. So, man, we are unlucky this run. 'Cause usually the Black Knight drops. He guarantees to drop the chunk. He also has a pretty good chance of dropping his weapon, and a low chance to drop his shield. So yeah, kind of sad we didn't get anything from him. And the Taurus Demon has a chance to drop his weapon, but there's a bunch of them later on that we can get it. So we can also buy it from another merchant. So it's not a huge loss, but anyway. Da-ba-ba. Mr. Sunbro himself. What's up, my man? Let me hear your exquisite voice.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
My man, no one will mind you looking for your son. Man, Solaire himself. God, it's been so long since I've seen him.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Solaire, you don't scare me at all. We love you. We'll hear you out. I mean, you're our son, bro. No matter what you do, you can't go wrong.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
You can call me anytime.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
White soapstone? This is used for, put this down and players can summon you for their boss or for their world. So
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
to partake in jolly cooperation. And Solaire, just being in your presence blinds me. Your radiant aura, your gleaming helmet. Anything else to say?
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
Solaire. Well, just don't stare at it too long, otherwise you will burn your eyes out.
Oh, hello there. The sun, if only...
Okay. Yep, he's come to Lordran to search for his son. His incandescent... Alright. Yeah. So we came that way. This is locked. Requires a key. And take note. Burned bodies on the bridge. Scorched ground. I wonder what's gonna happen. Get to about here. And book it. Yeah. Yeah, I recommend coming down here because the fire does go this way a little bit, so. Hello, Mr. Drake. Yep. Alright. Yeah, just sprint across. She should be okay until you get to about where these little alcoves are. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Drake. We will eventually kill you. But just come down here. Through this doorway. Here we go. Kick the ladder. And we're back here at the bonfire. We can actually rest. Right. We got 5,000. Do I want to save it? Not really. Ooh, we got enough for the spear. Thank God, I love the spear. So we need that to use the wing spear, which I will equip. Point endurance and vitality? Yeah, I think we're good. Yep, I like that. We need another 400. Well, here how you, this is a... I'm just going to show you how to get, about 500 souls, give or take. If you really want to do this, you can if you want, but... Just come back up here. Up the stairs. And just run across. Bam. 600 souls, give or take. So if you need like a few hundred, just go up there, run across. Fire. The Drake has you covered. All right. Another point into vitality. Yeah, just try to get our vitality, endurance, strength, and dexterity up first. Then we'll focus on intelligence, a point into faith, intelligence, attunements, but vitality, endurance, strength, and dex are your primary focus for now. Alright. Don't need that anymore. Ooh, nice chunk. I like the spear because of its range. It's got a nice range. It's just quick. Yeah, range. Although, doesn't quite have as much critical damage as the S-Stock, but I would say on a per hit basis is probably better. Alright. So yeah, the S-Stock does more critical damage. The spear just has better damage. So yeah, alright. And you know what? It's actually a good place to stop, so. Alright. And with that, I will call an episode. So yeah, we started our adventure through the Undead Burg. In fact, I think we cleared the entire burg. I think that the bridge leads across to the Undead Parish, which is probably the next zone. So yeah. We started out at Firelink, climbed the little cliffside up the stairs, fought through some warriors, some soldiers, grabbed some items, then made our way into the waterway. Yep. There was a rat, took care of him, didn't give us any humanity. And then we cleared our way through the Undead Burg. Yep. Took one of the side paths, grabbed some more items, fought some more soldiers, met the Drake, Mr. Drake, Mrs. Drake. I don't know which one is which, but through some soldiers, found the Undead Merchant, where we bought some stuff, bought a key, the bottomless box, a short bow, and a bunch of arrows. In fact, I should probably grab some more arrows just to, to have some. Yeah. So, I might do that between episodes, just grab some arrows, but, Undead Merchant, item, bought some stuff, kept him alive, because if you do kill him, he will drop the Uchi Katana, which is a very strong weapon. It's like one of the better weapons in the game, to be honest. But, we don't really need it right now. I don't plan on killing him, because I don't really like killing NPCs in Souls games. unless I have to. But so he'll probably live. We can get to Uchigatana through another means, which I do plan to do, but it is kind of pricey, to be honest. So I don't know. We will get it eventually. Merchants. Got some more stuff, more items. Throwing knives, crossbow, more soul items. And then we lit the fire, cross the little bridge over there, clear out some more soldiers, some more hollows, some more warriors. Yep. And then we encountered our first Black Knights. Yep. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I think I'm starting to get the hang of the game again. So, yeah. Got our parries are still on point. Again, it's just like riding a bike. You know, it just takes me a minute to get back into it. Once I'm back into it, things just flow. But yeah, we took care of the knight through parries. We did backstab him once. You can actually backstab loop Black Knights, similar to Jory from Elden Ring DLC. Like you backstab him. As he gets up, he'll turn to face you. But if you strafe behind him, there will be a brief window where you can backstab him again before he turns around. So there is a way to do the loop, but I don't really need to do it. I might do it on the next Black Knight because I'm not quite familiar with his parry timings, but yeah, we'll see. And unfortunately, they didn't drop anything. Well, he's guaranteed to drop the chunk. I was expecting maybe the sword, his great sword, or his shield, preferably, but he didn't do that either. No one wants to drop anything. I feel sad. Yeah, Claire is sad. But we'll have more chances to get their shield and their weapon, so I will be sad if all our chances end up dry for nothing, because the Black Knight shield is one of the best medium shields in the game, in my opinion. Probably second best. Yeah. The first best is Silver Knight, but we won't be able to get to that until for a while, so right now our best bet is to grab the Black Knight shield. But there's only 2 more chances until, let's see, there's one chance in the parish and there's another one in the basin. So we have 2 more chances for now. Hopefully we get it, but we'll see. After the Black Knight, climbed a little tower, found a crystal lizard in a barrel. We gave us another chunk and some Twinkling Titanite. They're guaranteed 2 Twinkling Titanites. The Titanite chunk was a random drop, so it could either be, I think, large shards or chunks. I believe those are the 2 options, in addition to the Twinkling Titanite. Then after that, we fought our first boss. Well, first boss outside the asylum. It's the Taurus demon. Yeah, but first we went through the fog, climbed up the tower, took care of 2 hollow soldiers. Otherwise, if we didn't take care of them then, there would be a pain in the butt later on. So it's always best to go through the fog, hook a right, up a ladder, take care of those 2 soldiers, and then proceed to fight the boss. So we did get the plunging attack off, although I didn't get the jumping plunging attack. Yeah, the little glitch bug where if you do a jumping attack off a ledge, you'll get both the jumping attack damage and the plunging damage. So we got it off on the asylum demon, but we didn't get it off on the Taurus demon. But either way, we beat him up. Used our S-Dock with the lightning, with the gold pine resin. Made short work of him. And after that, we met Solaire of Astora, our son bro. Yep. Where he gave us our white soapstone to participate in jolly cooperation. Oh, man. Yep. Man, we love Solaire. Solaire is awesome. He is the face of FromSoft, in my opinion. But, so we got soapstone, met the Helldrake on the bridge, and came to here, shortcut, and we leveled up. So everything's coming out pretty good. Being lucky so far, but we're unlucky depending on how you look at it. Lucky that we haven't died, but unlucky since no one wants to drop anything, which makes me sad. But anyway. Yep, and that was it. Just clear out the Undead Burg. Yep. And then next episode, we'll go back up the ladder to the bridge where we'll do the Undead Parish. Yep. Basically just cross the bridge. We will try to get behind the Hell Knight Drake. I think that's what it's called. He does kind of guard the little path into like the little building, which we do want to go into, and we do want that. There's a bonfire right below where the Drake is at. So if we tag the bonfire, we don't have to go through under the bridge or deal with the rats. So it's just a good thing to have. It will shoo the dragon away so we can grab the items it's kind of guarding on the bridge. There's another weapon on the bridge which I might end up using, maybe, question mark. It is the Claymore, and I do love the Claymore. But we'll see. Yep. So we'll do that through the parish, meet the boar, clear all the enemies, the Boulder Knights, probably take on the Tower Knight or the Baronique Knight, Channeler, meet Lautrec, meet Andre of Astora, Siegmeyer. There's a lot of things in the parish now that I think about it. Although I probably will hold off doing the gargoyles until later. I tend not to fight the gargoyles right away. I tend to hold off on them for a little bit. So, but we will do that before we go down to the Blight Town, into the depths. So we will beat them eventually, just not right away. Yep. Yeah, and that's probably the plan so far for the next episode. It's just the parish. Yep. But again, that will be for another episode. And I thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.